Good morning from a rather sad room 1801 at All Star Movies.
Boo!
It is our travel home day. Not cool.
Well, all good things come to an end, and we have been here rather a long time.
Yes.
So we've had a good run. We do have Magic Kingdom this morning.
Yep.
It is Disney Plus Day, and so we're just going to enjoy the ambience of Magic Kingdom. Probably get a Gaston's, get some pictures, have a lovely time. Then we're going to come back.
We said that last year and struggled to have a lovely time. We'll have as best a time as we can.
Yes. We're going to come back here and have some lunch, quick shower and change.
Yeah.
And then make our way to the airport.
I don't know, did we say this yesterday? That I know we said it to each other, I can't remember if I said it on camera, but it really doesn't matter how long your holiday is, nothing can stave off this feeling at the end of the holiday. Like once you get to the airport, you're ready to go home, of course.
Yeah.
That's the next bit, but when you have to prize yourself away from Magic Kingdom. We're going to go and take our bags down to...
Bell services.
That's what they're called. Leave them there, go to the parks, and then because we couldn't get a late checkout, we'll have to come home, get back the hand luggage, go to the showers, shower change, pick up the rest of our luggage after we've had some lunch, head off to the airport and sit for a bit. And then it's a night flight, and we bought those pillow things, so hopefully we get some...
Good impression, dangling.
Well, that's because that's where I'll be sleeping on it. So we'll see how it goes. Right, let's go and get these bags to Bell Services and get off to Magic Kingdom.
Yay!
Hi.
Hi!
Welcome to Disney Plus Day.
Oh,
Determined
yes.
to make that a thing because we're here for it. So
Yes.
it needs to be amazing. Well, it's 7:53 and we're in the park.
And it is amazing.
It is amazing. I think even though we've only got sort of 3 hours here today, I think at home you'd give up anything to come for 3 hours.
Absolutely.
Oh look, there's just a man holding a sign saying
With a
Disney
Disney
Plus
Plus.
Day. They're determined to make a big deal of it as well. There we go. It is a thing. It is a thing. And how long before there starts being sort of merchandise, etc. for Disney Plus Day?
We'll get that way.
Saying that, if there was something special for one day, we'd buy it. Wouldn't we? So,
Well, it depends what it is.
yeah, I could do with a Disney Plus Day pen. Actually, I could do with a pen because
Yes, you need a pen.
I need to write some stuff down while I'm travelling. So.
It's not writing stuff. He needs to make a shopping list
Yes.
for when we get home.
Yeah, very practical.
We need to do a menu and a shopping list.
Yeah. So
Back to normality.
I know.
That's how we live.
this brings back memories of extra magic hours when the park was just very, very quiet. Hardly anybody around because they're all being filtered over there. Hopefully we've timed this just to be able to walk straight through because it looks like, well, it's 8 o'clock now, so hopefully people are now madly rushing to get on Seven Dwarfs. We are probably going to go maybe Winnie or Peter Pan,
Yeah, that's a good shout, yeah.
something like that.
I also think that Disney is sad that we are going because it's quite overcast this morning and cloudy.
Yeah. Rather quiet around here. If only it was like this for longer. I wonder what the wait time will be for Peter Pan.
I'm going to say 10 minutes.
You think 10 minutes? Okay. Well, Winnie was 5, but I mean, they don't put 0, so that would just 5 will be a walk on. Not a lot going on, which is absolutely fine for us.
I'm starving.
Okay. Well, we'll be going to Gaston's pretty soon. Busy.
Busy, mate.
Well, that was fun. Quaint little Peter Pan ride. Probably about, what would you say, 15-minute wait in the end?
15.
Yeah, there was no time outside.
Yeah.
So we didn't think it would be 15 minutes. But even if it did say 15 minutes, I'm guessing we probably would have waited. We're going to go and see Winnie now. And then, well, who knows what we'll do then, because Gaston's is on the horizon, but that might not be till 9 o'clock.
Could do Little Mermaid, maybe.
We could do that, yep.
Although maybe Gaston's is open because Friar's Nook isn't usually open.
Yeah, that's true. So okay, well we'll do Winnie, then we'll head to Gaston's because if we're going to go, then we can do Little Mermaid if it's not, because that's near it.
Seven Dwarfs is already a 50-minute.
And it's only going to get worse, because in 5 minutes, Disney Plus people come in.
Yeah.
Like in all of our holidays and in all of our time going on rides, I've never, I don't think, ever seen the time change. And just as we were coming on Winnie, it was flicking from 5 to 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
And everyone gathered together to say,
Hooray! Hooray for Pooh, too!
start the party without me.
Ooh, and Maribel. I've just had to be very brave, and I know that I've transferred the data from my first memory card into my laptop, but I wouldn't normally mess around with it until I got home, but my fourth card has just become full, so I've had to erase everything on the first card, so I just hope there are no issues. That Disney park looks a long way away. We were just saying we can come next year and we'll be able to meet Winnie and the guys for breakfast.
Yeah, so currently
we just
not,
missed, don't they? Don't they come back at the end of the month?
I think it's the end of September, yeah. They come back.
It's nice. That's one of the last remaining things, I think, to come back to normal. So
Yeah.
it'll be nice to see people doing that, and we'll do it in like 440 something days.
We will proceed in just a moment.
It's 5 to 10, and I've already mobile ordered a dessert. 10:30 is probably far too early to be eating some kind of chocolate pie, but you say no, it's not. Okay. Well, I enjoyed eating it just before we left last trip, and that is exactly what we'll be doing this time, having a chocolate cream pie and then leaving. Before then, we're going to go and have a look at some mugs in the shops, and then we'll probably go and sit outside of Casey's, just people watch and
Wait for that 10:30 window and bam, I'm here. Get me my pie.
done a whole lap around the park.
Yeah.
We've done a few rides, which I'll have recorded a little bit of that. Just trying to make the most of while we're here without charging around like sweaty idiots.
Yes.
How are you?
I don't know. In some ways I'm ready to go home, and in other ways I'm absolutely not ready to go home. But we're still here, and it looks like there's going to be something at the castle now. So you got your pressed penny silk pie.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment. This is going to be delicious, but when it's over, the holiday's over. That dessert was amazing, and I'm not sure what's weirder, me having a chocolate cream dessert at 10:30 or someone having a foot-long hot dog and chips at 10:30.
Maybe it's their brunch.
Maybe it is their brunch. Well, the time has come for us to leave Magic Kingdom. You can just kind of see the castle in the background. That's the 2022 holiday done. How depressing. How absolutely depressing.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still happy. I'm still in the Magic Kingdom.
We are still in the Magic Kingdom.
Nothing is depressing until I step off that plane at home.
Really?
Yes, because I'm still on holiday.
I don't consider the flight home to be part of the holiday. I look forward to having a very good time at Orlando Airport, because that's
Yep, I'm gonna have
great
the best
fun
time.
to be had
Thank
there.
you very much.
Great fun sat down.
Yes.
that said, it's been great. We've had a wonderful time. You might not be, but I'm a bit sad that the holiday's over.
There are certain things I'm looking forward to.
For sure, you have to. Like, life isn't terrible at home.
No.
So there are definitely things that are enjoyable there.
Yes.
It just so happens that, so much of home life is geared towards holiday life. And at Magic Kingdom, unlike I think it might only be Hollywood Studios, but they were handing out hats and badges for Disney Plus Day.
We need to
but
go to the exit.
We need to go to the exit. Did you enjoy your morning?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What was your best bit this morning?
Gaston.
Okay, food related, just like mine. Mine was that
Yes.
chocolate dessert I just had. Might not be there next time, because when we next come, the 50th will officially be over.
Yes.
And like we've had 2 holidays during the 50th, it will be strange
have.
coming back and not seeing all of the 50th merch. And
It would be nice to see new merch because 2
Yeah.
holidays with 50th merch.
yeah,
It's a bit.
it would be great. I mean, the castle look different once all the 50th stuff's gone, but I really hope they bring the lights back on the castle
Yeah,
at Christmas.
that would be really nice. I would like to see
that would be a nice treat to look forward to.
Yes.
Oh, she's moved. It looked like she had some problems. I thought she was coming over here, but she wasn't. So I expect there to be a story when she arrives. All that for a little cupcake.
Well, on the TV it said that there's a Mirabelle cupcake and it was available at that location. So I was like, oh, okay, couldn't see it. So I asked and I said, do you have the Mirabelle cupcake? She's like, you want a cupcake? I was like, do you have the Mirabelle cupcake? On the TV up there, it says there's a Mirabelle cupcake available at this location. And then so she went back and then some other lady came around and she was like, you want a cupcake? And I was like, okay, it just says on the telly that there's a Mirabelle cupcake available here. Oh, it's coming soon. Oh, it doesn't say that on the telly though. So I got this one.
What is this one?
Marshmallow buttercream filled with caramel, popcorn bits on a yellow cake.
Let's see how the marshmallow compares to Gideon.
It won't.
Hi, we're unfortunately at the airport now.
I know, it's such a different feeling, isn't it? Like when you get to the airport, when you arrive and you're like, yeah, I love it. And then when you leave and you're like,
No, it's rubbish.
Hates it.
I know, we hate it. Well, the flight still looks like it's on time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Gotta go.
5:20, I think it is.
Yeah, we need to go and get rid of these bags. I'm stood outside on a jumper, which is super. This is not the fun bit of the holiday.
No, it's not. But all good things must come to an end.
You have to go home so that you can come back.
Yes, earn more monies.
To spend more monies.
To spend more monies when we come back.
That's the plan. Okay.
And then we'll be having such a wonderful holiday the next time.
Each time, and so the circle continues. Shall we go and get rid of these bags?
Then.
We've checked our bags in now.
Yeah. Took quite a while.
It did. There was nobody on the BA thing for ages. So and there was 2 lines, and because there were so many people, it's quite difficult to see where you want to go into.
Yeah.
There was people that haven't checked in and people that were just bag dropping. But it looked as if the bag drop people, because the lines are so confusing, I'd imagine once you got to the front of the bag drop queue, if you hadn't checked in, I think they were just checking people in. Anyway, then we went for a walk around the shops. We're kind of halfway round. I just fancied some M&Ms to eat on the plane, so I went to just buy some, and I thought, why don't we get a sharing bag? You might want some. $9.99 for a sharing bag of M&Ms.
$10. Get your snacks before you come to the airport.
That's pretty bad.
Be prepared.
Yes.
We've also got some sad news. We've just found out the Queen's died.
This is not news by the time you see this, but we were just about to go back inside, having a look on our phones, and
Yeah.
what a weird place to find that news out.
It's hard news. You're not so much into the royal
Well,
family.
I'm not a royalist, but she's an old lady and she's been in charge for a very, very long time. So it'd be interesting to see. I mean, the news currently just says 10 days of mourning, but I suppose we don't really know
What that is.
what that's going to mean. It's hard when we're this far away, so we'll just see when we get home. But
I'm
yeah,
sad.
you are sad.
I like the Queen.
Yeah.
She was my favourite.
Hi.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
That tells you how long it's been.
Oh no.
I think
Soz.
I was going to say we got home ages ago, but that even doesn't quite do it justice. You're wearing a Christmas jumper. There we are.
It is Mickey.
Yeah, I mean, we're days away from going to Disneyland Paris, so maybe more of that at the end. We just needed to end the vlog, basically.
Yeah, we didn't do it. Well, as you'll see in the vlog, we got to the airport and then we found out that the Queen had passed away, and so it was just a bit weird for us, and we didn't really feel like vlogging.
Well, I've edited the vlog, which is why I know I needed to end it. And so I know it's got to the point where we have just found out, and it got us thinking about like what that was like, and it was such a strange moment because clearly it is a unique scenario, but it was one that everybody in the airport was then talking about the same thing. You know, we're about to board a plane to England, so there's lots of families around, and they're all just sat there talking about the Queen and the royal family, and we found we were just doing the same thing.
So that's why we didn't film at the airport. The airport itself, and anyone who's been to MCO, it's crap.
There's not a lot to do.
There's not a lot there, and the Starbucks that is there on the other side.
Oh God, do you remember they had problems?
Oh man,
I was queuing for ages.
Yeah, it was just long,
and then I had to leave, and then you were like, "I'm still getting a Starbucks," so you went and queued for ages, and I just sat there on my own.
Yeah, it was just rubbish. But we got on the plane. Unfortunately, we weren't on our lay-down seats.
Yeah.
Well, there's premium economy. But what I wanted to mention is that BA's food option for us on the way home, like our dinner.
Oh my God.
So I'd ordered us vegan meals because whilst vegan is a preference for us, it's you know, I didn't want to have vegetarian and end up with egg. So I ordered the vegan meals, and yours came out was fine. Mine came out, and I was like, oh.
Well, hang on. You say mine came out fine when I tell you that my main course was rice with a mushroom on top.
Yeah, just like one of those big flat mushrooms.
What? What is that?
But then I noticed that, like, you know, you had fruit for pudding and I had a chocolate pudding, and I was like, oh, brilliant.
Yeah, yours look better than mine.
Oh, but then I also had some butter and like other bits.
Some what?
Butter.
Butter? We had some butter on the way to, like, Somerset or something.
Some butter.
Butter.
Yeah, that's that.
Or butter, as you might say.
Butter. Anyway, we had some of that, and I had sort of like asked the you're not allowed to call them air hostesses anymore.
Are you not?
No.
What are they? Cabin crew?
Cabin crew. Asked the cabin crew. I'm not sure if this meal's right. And she was like, oh my God, like we've messed it up. And I said, oh, can I just have the vegetable curry instead? And she was like, no. No, I have to go and serve everybody else.
I know.
Then I'll come back to you. And then Mitchell basically finished his dinner, and then she came back and she was
My
like,
rice and mushroom.
I'm so sorry.
I couldn't wait.
She'd gone and like robbed from like first class a fruit pot and some crisps and a little bottle of prosecco. She's like, I'm really sorry. And then
That
she
was
did,
nice.
Yeah, and then she did come back with a vegetable curry.
Yeah.
Sleep was almost non-existent on the plane.
And the meal thing, like, it's a choice. So I mean, you'll see us on holiday eating dairy and like desserts, etc. So in case, because I know someone has asked us a question on Instagram, and it is completely a choice. We will eat plant-based when we can, but we won't eat meat.
We like to think of it, so we're like hybrid.
Plant-based adjacent.
What's that?
That's what it is. What I was going to say is that thankfully it's a choice, but also thankfully you check these kind of things, because when you order a specific meal and you're presented with it, you would assume you can just trust and get on with it. But I suppose part of having dietary requirements is you can't trust anything.
No,
so
you can't.
I'm sure we all go checking ingredients, etc. But they were very good, very accommodating. But the food was bad.
Crap.
Yeah.
Absolutely crap. And we were just saying just before this, if money was no object, which unfortunately...
Well, not if it was no object, if they cost the same.
Okay, fine. If they cost the same,
Yeah.
we would 100% choose Virgin over BA.
Yeah.
The Virgin experience is just so much nicer.
Yeah, we live 10 minutes from Gatwick. We can go BA from Gatwick, but we have to go from Heathrow with Virgin. So if they cost the same, if the flights cost the same, it would cost us more to go to Heathrow than Gatwick.
Yeah.
But if we were flying business with Virgin or business with BA, the Virgin Lounge at Heathrow last year was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So I think of the two, I'd pay the extra for the taxi.
Okay, so what were your top picks from the holiday?
I don't know. There was... because it was ages ago. I've forgotten.
Well, I've got top picks.
Yeah, go on then.
So mine would be Gaston's, Gideon's,
Yeah.
and Guardians.
Anything that doesn't begin with G? I know you have said one, and you've forgotten it because you're messing around with the letter G.
Oh,
You liked...
the Cabana.
The Cabana.
Yeah, so that was at Volcano Bay. We got the Cabana, and whilst it is super expensive,
Yeah.
it is well worth it. Like, you feel like royalty. And I think, just for reference, it was about $500 and something. Like, let's just say $550.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame because we booked
lot.
it on it is a lot, and we booked it on a day that we were doing Mickey's Not So Scary. No. Was it Mickey? Yeah, Mickey's Not So Scary.
Yeah.
But then the rain affected that day anyway. And do you remember the guy that served us? That was how we found out days before they announced that Fantasmic was coming back, because he was going to rehearsals for it.
Yeah.
So breaking news.
So they were my top picks. What are yours?
Well, you said mine wasn't allowed.
No, it's
One
a
of
bit
my
silly.
favourite things when you land and you're at MCO and you get the camera out and you're just full of joy because your 3 weeks of, or for us 3 weeks or whatever you've got in front of you waits, like that's such a peak moment.
Like, it is super exciting, but like on holiday, what was your yes, doing it?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Gideon's Hot Cookie Hour.
Gideon's Hot Cookie Hour. Maybe the second time we did Guardians. I don't know. There's just like the holiday's full of peak moments. It's hard to that's why we love it. That's why everybody goes back there, because it's hard to distill it into a list of great things, because I suppose that suggests there are things that are less good, and you probably don't dwell on those too much.
Well, my less good things were Yak and Yeti.
That was terrible.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Not doing that again. What a waste of money for us.
Yeah.
And there was another thing.
Coming home, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was a bit rubbish.
The weather.
The weather
Yeah.
was, and like we have been at this time of year, bit like not this time, but we were there.
That time of year.
That time of year, and like the rain was just relentless this time.
We've never
relentless.
noticed it where
Global warming.
Yeah, we've never had it such that it impacted. I mean, it impacted vlogging, but that's that's by the by. We've never had it such that the weather has impacted like our actual plans.
Yeah.
You can make changes. You can sit in shelter. Sit in shelter for a little bit, and then you get on. But like raining solid for like 3 hours. That night at Epcot that we had.
Oh yeah.
That was just. We literally had to go home because there was nothing else to do other than get soaking wet.
Yeah, so the rain was rubbish.
And when it wasn't raining, my God, was it hot.
Yes.
That was
Yak and Yeti
serious.
was rubbish.
That was bad. It was so bad you said it twice.
Yeah.
However, so not a surprise because we knew what it was going into it, but I still very much believe the idea of Disney Transport and Ubers. That was just as convenient it was before.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Mitchell was adamant the last time we went.
I'd still rather drive.
Want a car,
Yeah.
don't want to... And he didn't want to get the bus. And, like, we were spending so much money on Ubers at the start. And then, like, buses... Like, it's a bit of a pain when you have to wait for them every now and again. But they're pretty frequent.
That's annoying, waiting for buses. I'd forgotten about that.
Yes, he hates waiting for buses.
Like when you get to a bus and there's like 20-minute wait.
I'm on holiday. That doesn't matter.
I don't like the wait. But anyway.
But yeah, like buses and Ubers around Disney, super easy.
I recommend trying it to anybody.
Yeah.
The reason I would prefer to drive before going out there and experiencing it is I would like to be free, as in we chop and change our plans all the time. So, you know, we want to head to the outlets or we want to go to a different park despite having the spreadsheet planned. But it impacted us less than I thought it would, because you just have to, I suppose it helps knowing what you're doing. So you get the bus to somewhere else, then you go from there elsewhere. But it's still convenient.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I think they're great, and like with the addition of like the Skyliner and like the little boats and stuff, and when we go back next time,
yeah, maybe that's.
little boat.
So what have we got? What have we got coming up then?
So today is the.
Let's not say the day. That's embarrassingly how bad it is.
Well, yeah, but we're going. You just told them we were going to Disneyland Paris in a couple of days.
It's December, and at some point in the future, we're off to Disneyland Paris. Never mind,
days.
it's in like less days than you can count on your hands. Yeah.
So yes, we've got Disneyland Paris. We will be there for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day.
However, by the time you see this, we'll probably be home. So really, this is an announcement. There'll be another vlog series coming up, not another trip.
But we do have another Disney World trip planned.
Yeah.
And that is November, December next year.
On
Christmas.
I think a couple of vlogs ago, maybe yesterday's vlog or last week's vlog, I think that was where I'd said I'd put our countdown into the app, and there was 441 days to go. So just like that, we've knocked off 100 days. Happy days.
But
We're
no, I
going,
think
November,
all in all,
December.
like as always, it's a wonderful holiday. We had the best time.
We did.
We're super lucky to be able to do this, and we will look forward to everyone laughing at us going to Disneyland Paris, because we are newbies.
Completely newbies.
At Paris, and we have no idea. We have no plans.
I will address those concerns on the Paris vlog in a few days. But if we're saying goodbye, then I really also want to say, I've enjoyed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've enjoyed editing and putting them out there. But as I experienced last time, because of course this is only our second series so far, it's really nice for us to like relive the holiday week by week, and it's exciting to release the vlog, and then we watch it each week as it comes out, and we talk about things and remember things on the holiday. But it's still so surprising that anybody is remotely interested in our holiday. Like we started doing it because we were watching other people's vlogs, and we've always said, it'd be so nice to like re-watch ours or relive it and remember it and document it.
I mean, it's super fun for us. We enjoy vlogging, and I think like a lot of people have commented that like, we just laugh along with each other throughout the vlogs.
Aside from me holding this camera, it may as well not be there for what it gets in the way of. But yeah, so anyone that is remotely interested, so thank you so much for anyone that's subscribed, watched, liked, commented, and those people that comment
also,
all the time. It's so nice to talk
interactions that we
about.
have like on Instagram as well.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
brilliant. It's
there's a lot of great people on Instagram.
We love it. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Nice and Christmas spirity of us there.
Oh.
Yes. So yeah, thank you very much. It's been amazing.
We will see you guys in
we'll see.
Paris.
We'll probably see you next weekend when another vlog comes out. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you so much again. We've had an amazing trip, or we had an amazing trip, and we look forward to bringing the next one to you soon. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye.